Hi everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name is Mike, and in today's review we have the Batman movie set for you, that is the Bat-Space Shuttle. This set is recommended for ages 8 to 14, that is set number 70923, and we have 643 parts inside. The set comes with a really cool collection of new Batman costumes, and we also have a very good build for the Space Shuttle. This set was built during a live stream, so I'm gonna leave a link to the recording below if you are interested. For now, we're gonna do a review after this short time lapse. The Bat-Space Shuttle is a really fun build. I enjoyed every single bit of it. The shuttle looks excellent, same goes for the base, but what really catches and latches you to this set are the minifigures. This is a great selection of costumes and minifigs to go with, so let's start with those. I'm gonna start with the amazing costumes. The first one here is the Reggae Man Batsuit. That is one awesome looking costume. Looks like a Robin in his reggae form, but honestly that is a Batsuit. You can see there is a cowl in gold sticking out under those hair molds and the massive reggae cap. There is a new mold, by the way, it's plastic, it's not rubber as many of you may think. It's a fully plastic mold. Then we have a lot of cool prints on the legs with those stripes. There is the belt with the Robin logo, some chest visible through that, some short sleeves, and overall a really good thing with an added golden cape in a short form. So I'm not sure if that is a bat suit, that seems more like a Robin suit, but still Batman is wearing that. And that is by far the best costume in this set. I really loved this one a lot. Next we have the Firestarter Batsuit. This one is in red color with the flaming Batman logo in the front. That is a one cool detail. There is no special belt for this one, only a print. The cape is a bit different. The color is not so shiny in golden as the previous costume. It has some spikes, like some sharper edges at the end. And also the red cowl. That is the simplest of the costumes, and I like this one the least, but still it's very unique and a great addition to our LEGO Batman collection. This one here is either the second best or ex aequo the best costume in this set. That is a spacesuit Batsuit. Wow, this is really awesome. We get the mold for the whole armor with the oxygen tanks in the back. That is one cool thing to have. It's one piece, so it's very bulky and cool looking from all sides. Then we have this golden visor that is very uncommon piece, I think maybe even a new mold to fit this new armor. Plus the print on front and the back is very detailed. We can see some equipment, some life support I guess on the back of this print. The front has a lot of armor details. We have knee pads and some detailing on the legs as well, plus the cape with sharp edges. Overall very unique looking costume and fits the whole Space Shuttle theme very well. Batman himself is not exclusive. That is the same print we've had in previous sets all over the place. Same goes for the face expressions, the cowl is the same and the cape is the same as well. Well, I guess they just don't have to do an exclusive Batmans anymore, as we're getting so many cool costumes, so they just go with the standard guy to join this set. Catwoman, still being a very high quality minifigure, is not exclusive as well. We got her in at least one other set, I think the one with the diamond heist. She comes with a whip, and I really like the detailing on the print for the zipper and the lines and marks for her costume. She comes also with this purple belt and the cowl with her cat ears. That is a cool minifigure still, but you can get her elsewhere in a much cheaper set. Dick Grayson aka Robin is an interesting case here because the print is not exclusive. We got him in the collectible minifigures series 1 from the LEGO Batman movie. Back then he was holding the shark repellent, that was an exclusive piece, and he had one single face expression that was exclusive to this collectible minifigure. This time around we have the same print, two face expressions, the same mold for the hair, and he doesn't come with any accessories at all, but it's cool that we actually got this print again in this set, which I really liked in the original minifigure collectible series bag. You can see this ducky spatter in the front and in the back. There is some cool detailing for his jeans on the pants, and overall it's a good minifigure. I just wish he had at least one accessory to go with this character in this set. Now as we move to the vehicles, first thing of course is the massive space shuttle. This thing is really awesome looking. If you compare it to the closest release date wise set, I would compare it to the Creator 3-in-1 space shuttle that we got. And I think if you look at them both, the Bat-Space Shuttle is a bit more original, a bit more cool looking, more appealing for the younger fans I guess, whereas the classic Space Shuttle is a bit more accurate to what NASA was launching into space. And I think that's a good thing that Batman has a bit cooler version of the vehicle. You can see it comes with the massive thrusters and the petrol or just gas tank that goes with those shuttles, and this just makes this thing a bit better, if not a much more better in this set. The whole thing can of course disconnect from the massive tanks. It's a very solid connection. You can see the sockets here on the space shuttle, and then those ball joints just go into that. Very hard to disconnect, sometimes you have to use some force, but once it's in, it doesn't go anywhere. The shuttle has some cool sticker usage. You can see those danger signs. There are stud shooters right above that. They are very well concealed, so they match the body, and you don't really see them until you look really closely, which makes them a great look for the entire build. Also, the cargo bay is holding a small bat buggy. It's really fitting nicely inside. I like the way it just goes in there and just sits, no wobble, no movement whatsoever, so that's a really good thing to have. I just wish it had like an arm or something to deploy the buggy onto the ground. There are some stickers on the front as well. This one here says the Bat Shuttle, which is the name of the vehicle. And also there's a small funny sticker at the thruster section, which basically says arrow. Nothing like danger or anything, just it's an arrow. The awesome mold in the front with the printed golden bat symbol reveals the cockpit. You can just take it out and there is space for one minifigure, which is of course Batman. Nothing else here, just two levers and a simple sticker for the cockpit console. The whole launch system can also be disassembled if you wish, so like in the real shuttle you can get the thrusters out to the sides and then you get yourself just a simple massive fuel tank. So that kind of works like in the real shuttles. Overall, I'm super happy with the way this thing looks. It's not only a good playset, very swooshable and solid, both the shuttle and the thrusters, for any kids to play with, but also it's a very good looking set for any adult LEGO fans to have on a display shelf. Great job on this one, LEGO. One more small vehicle we get in this set is the jet canoe, the Bat Canoe or the Bat Kayak as I call it. This is just a black kayak piece, which is very uncommon on its own. But more on top of that, it has a jet engine with the bat wings, which is ridiculous in its own way, but hey, that's a bad vehicle, so the ridiculous factor has to be in there in some sort of way. Now as we move to the details of the base for this set, we have, starting from the left, the Armory. There is a cool part when you have all the cool stuff that Batman is using. There's the grapple hook gun, the batarangs, also some harpoons for his weapons. There is the computer right there to select your bat suits, and that is actually the place when you keep your bat suits. This thing has a sliding function, so you can keep those on the right. When you're ready to pick your suit, then you slide it to the left, and then you can unload it onto the platform for the Batman to wear. There is also a pretty cool light fixture in the back. You can direct those lights if you want to. That looks pretty good overall as a part of the set. And to the right we have a very simple shuttle platform. This thing doesn't really do anything, just looks. There is this arc gap for the shuttle to fit, but it doesn't really connect the shuttle in any way. It just sits there like that, so you just have a space to position your space shuttle before the launch. Also, this small rotating post on the right is the place where you position your jet kayak or the jet bat whatever canoe. Also, as advertised on the box, that is a set that goes well together with the Bat Cave, an earlier set from the LEGO Batman movie. There is no real connection point here. I think there was, but actually just slide it together. There is no stat connection and those sets just sit next to each other. I think that is a great expansion and it makes the whole Bat Cave a bit more complete, because on the Bat Cave you have a lot of space for the costumes. On the left there is this rotating thingy that keeps all the costumes, and this here can hold 3 more costumes. So if you have both sets, you can make sure you have a pretty good, nice looking and big looking Batcave display. I think that's a pretty good thing, so that would encourage people to get this set if they already have the Batcave. Overall, I can say I'm pretty satisfied with this set. The price point is right now at $80, which is a bit more than your average piece to price ratio. I think it comes down to the fact that you get a few new shuttle molds, especially the windshield and the front nose area. Also the special molds for the minifigures, which are really unique. I think that may just bump the price a bit up. But I think still it's very, very worth it. You get a lot of play features, a really cool minifigure selection, a shuttle that can stand as a set on its own, so that's pretty cool, and I don't think it's just too expensive. It's a bit pricey, but still that's the set, a good set example that would justify a bit higher price. Alright, and that is it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you can leave a like and subscribe below to the channel if you enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed this set a lot. Thanks so much for watching, guys. My name is Mike, and I'll see you again on BrickVault.